What's up, guys? So wow, NIO stock has absolutely been on fire. Let's take a look here. So their 1-year return has been 545%, and then if you can look here, they peaked at about $63 on Feb 9th. And then since then, their stock has been down about 50%, and this is nothing specific to NIO. Basically, the whole EV sector and growth stocks and innovation stocks have all been really down. But then since then, from mid-May to June, if you can see here, this company's stock has done a really strong recovery, 45% in just the last 30 days. And then if you look at their stock chart, 1-year return compared to competitors, you can see here, Li Auto has been up 71%, Xpeng 89%, Tesla 205%, and NIO a mind-blowing 545%. So if you look at their 1-year chart, NIO is absolutely crushing its competitors. So little intro here, I'm Shub, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell for notifications, so when I come out with new videos, you'll be the first one to know. So if you clicked on this video, you probably already know a little bit about NIO, but NIO is a Chinese electric vehicle manufacturer, and they're based out of Shanghai, China. So this company currently sells 3 models, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Let's look at their Q1 deliveries. So in Q1, NIO delivered 20,060 vehicles, and if you look at their trend the 3 quarters before that, in Q2 of 2020 they did 10,300 vehicles, in Q3 12,200 vehicles, and in Q4 of 2020 they delivered 17,300 vehicles, and then of course in Q1 of 2021 20,060. So you can see here their quarter over quarter trend in deliveries is absolutely impressive. And then looks like they provided a breakdown of their 20,000 Q1 deliveries. They did 4,500 ES8s, 8,100 ES6s, and 7,400 EC6s. And then for Q2, NIO is giving guidance of about 21 to 22,000 deliveries. So that's about a 5 to 10% increase over their Q1 deliveries. So if we look at just the May numbers, NIO delivered 6,700 vehicles in May. And what's really impressive is this was a 95% increase over May 2020. So if we quickly look at their income statement and the past 5 quarters, their top line has been really impressive as well. So in Q1 of 2020, they did a little under 200 million in sales. And then Q2 of 2020, 525 million, and then Q3 jumped up again to 654 million. And then the last quarter of 2020, they crossed 1 billion in sales. And then Q1 of 2021, another huge jump here to 1.2 billion in sales. So the quarter over quarter revenue growth is absolutely impressive for this company. And then like we said earlier, for Q2 deliveries, NIO is giving a guidance of 21 to 22,000 vehicles. So I imagine their revenue and their top line will probably be in line with that, and we'll probably see Q2 revenue another 5 to 10% increase over their Q1 revenue of 1.2 billion. So NIO did just announce a new electric sedan called the ET7, and the first of this model is supposed to be delivered early 2022. So let's take a look here. NIO says they're going to sell a version of this sedan that can go 310 miles, and this one's going to cost $69,000. And then another version that can go a little longer, 435 mile range, that's going to have a little bit higher price tag at $78,000. And then there's going to be, lastly, a Premier Edition that's going to have a larger battery pack, and this one's going to be $81,000. And then for customers who find these price tags a little high, they will have another option where customers can basically buy the base model for $58,000, and then they can be part of what's called a battery as a service program, where customers can pay a per month fee, and then depending on the range they choose, that'll determine their monthly fee. So in more recent exciting news for this company, NIO did just announce it received approval for mass production in Europe for their flagship SUV, the ES8. And what this basically means is it's going to let them mass produce their ES8 at any country in Europe. So really exciting. NIO's ES8 is a 7-seat electric SUV. It came out in 2017, and This was basically their model that was their first model they released. It's the longest running production vehicle, and this is the model that kind of helped establish them as one of the leading EV manufacturers in China. Lastly, NIO announced recently, just in May, that it would be entering into making sales in Norway, and this would be their first overseas market. So definitely a huge achievement and milestones in bringing their flagship ESA to the European market, and a pretty exciting move for the company. In my opinion, this is one of the best stocks in the EV industry, and I think NIO is going to continue to make really strong sales and deliveries in Q2, as well as the second half of 2021. I personally started investing in NIO late 2020, and then I have significantly increased my position from then to now whenever I basically saw a good dip and a good buying opportunity. There you have it, guys. I hope you're as excited about NIO as I am, and best of luck if you do decide to invest in this company. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Don't forget, guys, if you plant your seeds early, you can really build your wealth over time. See you next time.